Hi, Bobby. It is so great to see you for session 3. I appreciate you coming on via Zoom to talk to me for your third session. I have seen great progress in you so far, and I also am seeing a progress when it comes to your ability to understand and or give more information for me, so that way we can have a better understanding together to hopefully come to a better solution to help you the most that we can. So today is all about finding ways that your community that you live in, which is Dallas, Georgia, how they can help you in the areas of concern that you have talked to me about. So based on all the questionnaires and the 2 previous sessions, we have a few areas where you have identified that are your areas of concern. And then from those, I picked 3 for us to talk about today. And I have done some research for you, and the research I've done and the resources I'm going to provide, you are in no way obligated to use these. This is just either to give you an idea, to help brainstorm ways that you might have to potentially find your own resources, or this could be a good starting place to see, okay, now this is where I can start and how you can move on to do other things in the future. So based on your questionnaires, you talked about sometimes not having access to food or having issues when it comes to your broken appliances. You talked about having potential mold in your home and having months where you thought that you might not be able to pay for your rent and things like that. And then the third thing that I heard was essentially just having low income, being really stressed about that, and struggling to find ways to take your mind off of those situations, as well as your job making you feel really stressed and uncomfortable. Am I hearing those things right? So, based on those things, I have found some resources for you, and they're also going to be underneath 3 categories. So, as a person, you have something called social determinants of health. That is a big wheel that makes up you as a person and all the ways that you can be healthy. And from those are something called disparities, which are just things inside of the wheel that can cause problems or situations of uncomfort from those determinants of health. And for you, I have access to food, quality of housing, and poverty. Like I said before, you are not obligated to use these resources. I just want to help you the best way I can, and then we can kind of talk further to see if these are going to work for you or if we need to brainstorm again. So for the access to food, there are some actually great resources in Dallas for you. There is a Georgia Food Stamps program that you would qualify for, and I will have the link and all of the papers that I can give you. I will email you those straight after this meeting. There are different Atlanta community food banks around your area. I can send you the links to those and also the addresses. And then there is something called a senior nutrition program or community group meals. So I will send you the link, but it is a government link, and they actually do meals for people ages 60 and up, and they are ready-made sent to your house. There's also something like we talked about before, like the HelloFresh and things like that. They have an affordable meal delivery service. It is for lower income families, and it's kind of the same thing, but they're ready-made meals that can be popped in the microwave, and that way you don't have to cook, but you're also getting the nutrition you need at a lower income rate. Okay, so the second one would be quality of housing, like we talked about the mold and just the prices of things. I have some resources for you. So St. Vincent's de Paul of Georgia, they have actually emergency rent, mortgage, and utility assistance. So you were saying that there's been a few months where you've just needed help. They can help you, and I will give you the government link for that. And there's also something called a Section 504 repair grant. Based on you were talking to me about mold and some of the safety concerns in your house, we definitely want to get those looked at just to make sure you're safe and healthy. And I will send you the link to apply for those 504 grants. And your last one, poverty. I know that's such a broad term, but there are so many ways that Dallas actually has free services. So the UGA Extension Office, they actually do free online videos and tips for more an active lifestyle, cooking on a budget, and just other cooking classes. The Paulding County Senior Citizen Club, they actually do a lot of things. I know that you have some back issues and getting up and moving can sometimes be difficult, but they actually have line dancing at night. So it would be after your job is over, and it is a lower impact activity that would get you up and moving and your heart rate moving without potentially messing up your back. And then the city of Powder Springs, which I know is not Dallas, but is extremely close to you, they have wonderful services. So they actually have free yoga classes online that would help your back, all the stretching and stuff. And they do a mystery book club that meets on the 4th or the first Monday of every month. And it's free, no RSVP, it's all in person, or you can do a virtual group, but it's all for mysteries. And I know you love a good thriller book, so I think that would be fun. Something that keep you accountable to reading, and then you can meet other people who enjoy those books as well. And from there, you are able to discuss it. And there's also a thriller book club via Zoom. Then they do multiple books a month. So I don't know how fast you read, but that would give you an opportunity to read these books. So I really hope that some of these kind of spark an interest, because since you are having these complications and we're working together, I want you to be informed for yourself, and so that you can have the best outcome when it comes to bettering your health and your success when it comes to your lifestyle and how you feel. Because based on your end goal, I know you want to feel good, you look good, you want to be the best at what you can do. And the reason I focused on these 3 is because there are some concerns that when it comes to not having access to quality food, your blood pressure and your cholesterol, I know we're working on those things. And when we target food, sometimes that can just by itself help reduce your blood pressure and reduce your cholesterol levels. Same with the whole mold in your house. We want to get that out as soon as possible. And if you're eligible to have it at a lower price, that would be wonderful, because mold can be an irritant. I know you're already having back problems, and having extra inflammation in your body can cause harm. It can make you sick. It's just not a great situation. I want to make sure that you're safe and healthy. And with the poverty, a lot of people live in poverty, especially in today's time. And with poverty, sometimes comes without access to food, running water. You might not be able to go to doctor's appointments, or you might not just know of other resources that are able to be out there for you in where you live. And I want to make sure that you are ready and prepared. So I will have all the links and or all of the website and information pages to you. I'm also going to have 3 links sent to you. One is from the CDC. It's just talking about poor quality of food, if you want to read that and get some more information. Same with the poverty and the quality of housing. So there is something called Healthy People 2030. Kind of just breaks down what that disparity is and how it can affect you. And I want to make sure you have a great opportunity. Well, thank you so much for meeting me. It was great seeing you. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye, Bobby.